Hi everybody, it's Gail from Gail's Bookish Things. For my birthday, one of my sons, Sam, gave me this set of Colorverse inks. This is from the Season 7 Eye on the Universe series, and in this box are 2 inks. I have already opened them up, but I did want to show you the neat packaging, just because it's so detailed. I really like these space travel things. I don't even know what they all are. But just the stars. Then we have a space taxi. And I think this was under there, but you get the idea. Anyway, very creative, lots of fun to open up. And then there's this Mystic Mountain sticker on there. And on the top, the Pillars of Creation one. So I don't know what the thinking is on this design, but the one comes in a 65 milliliter and the other one in a 15 milliliter bottle. What's also really fun to me, I don't really get into all the packaging stuff all that much, but I did think this was especially pretty. There's that picture, and I'm going to insert a picture of what's called Pillars of Creation. It is absolutely amazing. My son said it's sort of like where stars are created, and it's absolutely stunning. In this set, like I said, there's Pillars of Creation and Mystic Mountain. Mystic Mountain is a glistening ink. Pillars of Creation is more of a purpley ink with with green sheen. I've used them both, and I like them both. I currently have this in my Benu Briolette, and it's working really well there. It comes out really dark, almost like a purpley black, I think. And then Mystic Mountain is a lighter blue that tends to be a little dry. I had it in a TWSBI, and it's funny because some inks in TWSBI seem super gushy, and this one not so much. So occasionally I would have to prime the nib and get some good color to come through. But I really do like the blue. It is similar to the packaging here. It's a nice lighter blue, but when when it's coming out, you know, like where the nib is primed, it's a very nice medium blue. I find it very much a soothing color, very relaxing and peaceful and just beautiful. These inks also come with these little stickers. I am not sure what the exact intent of these is, but I like it. I've put these on little ink sample vials. My son's girlfriend has this Horsehead Nebula, which is another beautiful ink. I haven't tried many of these, but I really do like the space theme, and it's so fun because my son likes space-themed things, and when we were all at the Fountain Pen show in St. Louis this summer, we spent a lot of time testing the Colorverse inks. And Sam was able to explain to me some of the meanings of the different names of their inks. This set comes with 2 swatch cards, and it just comes with this little napkin, which I guess is just to wipe the nib. But I really like those little special touches. I am currently using 3 or 4 different papers to test inks. My everyday kind of go-to thing is to open up this notebook. I have a notebook in here, an insert in this notebook that's for where I just swatch things on a whim. I want to try something, not sure how I'll like it. I'll test it on here. And this is the Cosmo Air Light paper. As you may or may not know, that paper is being discontinued. So even though I use this regularly, I'm trying to focus on some other papers that I have heard were good or that I've tried and I've liked. My new kind of go-to paper is the B7 Natural. I've been buying mine from Paper Penguin Co. The owner of this company is named Dominique, and she has a really great Etsy shop with just tons of paper selections. And if you want to order through her, I just want to offer you the coupon code that is Gail23, and you can get a discount, 15% discount on your purchase. And then the other one I'm trying is a Roffel, and I like this paper a lot. I like it a lot. I think these are both good. Inks and pen combinations work just a little bit differently from one of those to the other. Another one that I'm trying, and I got this one from Van Ness. This is the Graphilo, and this is a nice ink. This is a nice paper too. The other one is Endless Regalia. I like this paper quite a bit. It's very white though, so if you like a creamy paper, this is not that. Most of my pen and ink combinations just flow so nicely on this paper, but I will do a larger swatching of these, and I will come back and show you how they look on each of these for papers, and maybe we'll throw in Cosmo Airlight too, since it's still around. It's just going away. So I'll be back in a minute and we will take a look. Let me just show you real quick the shimmer on the bottom of this bottle. It's a light pink, and it's so pretty. Okay, I am back. Let's see what these look like. On the swatch cards, you can really see the shimmer. I hope it's coming through. It looks like it might be. And I just used my dip pen on all of these. So this is pretty light. Lighter here, then I kind of re-dipped it or switched the pen around to get a little more ink. But you can see it's a nice, would it be accurate to say maybe a periwinkle blue? I think it is just stunning. And then the Pillars of Creation. The green sheen is really coming forward as it has dried. And even the writing is looking more greenish, but it definitely goes down purple. And then that shimmer or sheen kind of emerges a little later. This is the Cosmo Air, I think. Let me double check. Yes. And wow, can you see the shimmer on Mystic Mountain? It is so pretty. It is so pretty. I tried a combination of printing and cursive, just a little bit of this and that to see which one accentuated the shimmer quality better. And I did the same with the sheener. Now on this Cosmo Air, I am not getting very much of the green sheen in the swatch. And I mean, is it there? Kind of is there on the writing. It seems like when I've written with this in the past, it just goes down as a deep purple. But then the sheen will sort of come about later or just lay on top of the purple, kind of making the purple fade in the background. There's a little ring there of it. On the Roffel, you get a crazy amount of shimmer. It's coming forth on the printing when the dip nib was very wet, a little less as I kept going. And then moving this around in person, the green is totally here. The purple went down a lot more, maybe not a lot more light, but somewhat more light. It looks like a deep grape almost, or eggplant here. And here it almost appears more burgundy. But the sheen is crazy there. This paper felt so smooth with the dip pen. It just was gliding on there. It was really amazing. To feel it to touch, just with fingers, it's a more coarse paper almost. But it's different. It's a little bit different than any of the others. but it definitely works well in showing off the shimmer and sheen there. Okay, the B7 Natural, you're getting more rings of shimmer, or sheen, I mean, and then the writing is a lot deeper and quite a bit more broad than it comes out on the Aerofil paper, which I think is interesting. They almost look like two different color inks. It's more matte here, and it appears lighter. It's very dark on the B7 Natural. And the sheen, yes, is more in little circles versus this big blob of it here. I think the shimmer, though, is very similar. And if you can catch it, do you see where it says Colorverse on the top? Look at the shimmer there. It is just a really beautiful color. It is a little bit drier, so I'm going to have to play around with my pens to see which combination will work the best with this. But I really like this, and it's something I want to find a good match for, but because it's a very unique and very pleasant to me color. And I was going to say, to the Pillars of Creation, I think that's going to be a fun winter time color. And I also think this could be really a pretty springtime because of that bright blue. But also, it seems kind of wintry, and like I picture a cold winter day and the snow kind of glistening in the sunlight, in the sky looking like that after it snows or during the snow. Okay, so the Regalia, the writing again is very dark, and the sheen is showing up in sort of the circular patterns, but it has made the purple writing almost more green looking. And it looks along the lines a little lighter than the B7, darker than Graphilo, and comparable in tone to the Cosmo Air. More of a, what I would call like an eggplant purple. And then interestingly, on the Aerofil, you get the lovely shimmer coming forth in the printing, in the swatch, minimally in the cursive, and it could just be because I was running out of ink on the dip nib, but no sheen here in the swatch, but some sheen in the writing. It really looks dark here. I wouldn't even recognize that as purple, really. It looks, I mean, it doesn't really look black. It looks like a maybe a green black almost to me. Hope you enjoyed that. I hope that was interesting to see these lovely inks. If you have any questions about them that I can answer for you, I would be happy to do that. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye.